station. When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, 터진 바람 앞던 날 뛰니 물럭광 모든 chain 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지 눈을 쏠려 from the whole world 공은 던져 잡고 또 숨죽여 till the end throw yourself 0 to 100 yeah this is my home ground don't memory crowd want it to the top goes like whoosh 떠나가기 질러 get loud like I said nigga tell my team 믿고 달려 난 still the same making new history top of the big street one hit to the top keep it coming we don't stop one hit straight away popping like an 808 one hit do it now it's your moment make it count one hit we got one hit
juega tu posición y representa tu país soy el jugador que se creció pero no olvida su raíz estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro las bases firme pase lo que pase vamos por encima esa es la frase subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate que esto es el clásico mundial ponte ready para el desempate hay que jugar con el corazón darlo todo en el terreno esa es mi pasión con orgullo trae tus colores porque el juego ya comenzó we don't stop
one head to the top keep it going we don't stop one head straight away pumping like an 808 one head do it now it's your moment make it count one head we got one head
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Luis Medina. What's the scouting report on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Ready to go now? Here's Jahmai Jones.
The designated hitter, number 37, Jahmai Jones.
And we're underway.
Ball, that's high.
In the air to left center. Bolte on the move. He's got it. One away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. 2-0. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. Nice grab. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A laser to left. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
First offering in the dirt. Red Sox already leading. Medina, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one misses. Ball 3. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Medina, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. That misses. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. The count 2-1. That's a little bit low. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They hit another, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
That's the ball. Here.
That one is upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 3-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bolte on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Athletics coming to bat. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Jake Bennett. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Leading off, Jacob Wilson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
He'll take a trot around the bases. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes the 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next up for the A's, Jonah Heim. And the 1-0. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 3-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Very high with that one. Ball 1. That's a base hit.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Tommy White up next for the A's.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Soderstrom gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second. Save! And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And it's second. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting 6, right fielder.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fastball for a strike. That one lifted to left. Durant under this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, center fielder, Henry Volte.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Henry Volte.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering away upstairs. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Smoked on the ground a second, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8, shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 5-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And the 0-1. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time. Yo, 1. And ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Bottom of the second, digging in, Alika Williams.
Second baseman, Alika Williams.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And another ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Look at the stop. The feed for 1. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Base is empty after the double play. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on.
One.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed. Kurtz hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Durant on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 5 and the A's 3. All set for the start of the inning. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Ball one low.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
The 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Ball one there.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate. 1-2.
Ball outside.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, could be two. Good feed, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Red Sox, Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the A's 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Down the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz.
That's the ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Low ball.
And downstairs.
Ball, that's low.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 5-5.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. First pitch, not close. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
The 1-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Right through there for a strike. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And now the right fielder, Colby Thomas. Fly to left his first time. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the 1-0. Soderstrom over at second. White on at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0. Henry Bolte next to bat for the A's. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
Count. Here it comes. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Their third home run of the inning. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 7-5. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in the sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Alika Williams. Picked up a base hit to center his first time out.
good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
No, that's not.
Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 8-5.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
That one not close. Ball one. And that's through there for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 8 and the Red Sox 5. On to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The 1-0. Well struck right field. That one's carrying. Going. Gone. That one felt good. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-6.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. One run across to the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Red
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Monasterio on at first, nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And that one missing low.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Romy Gonzalez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fastball for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone. A 3-run shot. Second home run of the inning for them. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 9-8.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
course, when you fall behind in the count 2-0, you've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Offering upstairs. That one missed. High fly ball out to left field. Soderstrom has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered here in this one. And the 1-0 misses low. Fastball for a strike. Way high. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0. There's the strike. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 10 and the A's 8. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
You know, these A's doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. 6 of their hits have been on the ground, so that tells me they're being flexible with their approach and finding holes in the infield. And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
This one high in the air to left center. Duran settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
One down. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike. That misses. They're down 3-1.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and circle over your hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tommy White up next for the A's.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
ball. Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
Colby Thomas in the on-deck circle for the A's. 2 on, 1 out. There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 12-10.
No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
For the A's, center fielder, Henry Bolte.
Bennett first. Next up for the A's, Henry Bolte. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Ball. Yeehaw.
Thomas leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one ripped left field, carrying well. And it is gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 14-10.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Contreras. The underhand flip. In time. Got it.
Up next,
And here's a
for the
look at how
A's,
he's using his pitches in this one.
Ryan Serven.
So digging in, Ryan Serven. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Out to short. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Medina will depart. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So a
the
new
A's,
pitcher on the mound for the
number
A's, Jose
54,
Suarez.
Jose
Bringing in the lefty with the
Suarez.
left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That misses,
That's the ball low.
and that is ball one.
Here.
Next offering
Ball,
upstairs. Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 14-11.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 2 down. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. There's the strike of the knees. Two down, nobody on. The 1-1. And there's a ball. In the air, left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer as the A's are on top. head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. And that's way high. 3-1 now. Fastball for a strike. And a payoff pitch. That's a laser base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Bunts it in the air. 1 down.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Wilson over at first with 1 away.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
Yeehaw!
And a 2-1 on the way. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for the A's,
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Jake Bennett won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Boston.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Patrick Sandoval.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The A's trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He hammers one out to center. and they tack on 3. It's 17-11.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Puts a bunt down. The flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the A's. Right fielder.
One gone, runner at first.
Ahmed.
And here is Colby Thomas. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's foul. Oh, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
That's up.
And down on strikes he goes.
Up
2 away.
next for the A's. Center fielder Henry Voltaire.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Contreras. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for the A's.
Next to hit, Alika Williams.
Alika Williams.
And he pops up the bunt. That is the inning. 3-run shot for the A's. As the A's are on top. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
I'm a rattan man, she says she want one to stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, act like a champion? What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you're ready from. Knock by your entrance, round,
Jahmai
Leading
Jones
off for
digs
the Red
in now.
Sox, the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones.
Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson
And up to
Contreras.
hit is Wilson Contreras. Way high with that one. Ball one. Contreras, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-0.
Yeah.
And downstairs. Man at first, one away. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And wow, that one is way out of here. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. His second homer of the night, and they're chipping away. It's 17-13.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball is outside. Pretty well struck right field. It's a bomb. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 17-14.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
One down, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
bunting, and he pops it up. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Rafaela, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Upstairs, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working as the A's are on top.
Leading off for the Athletics, catcher Brian Sermon.
Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Puts a bunt down. Contreras flips it, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Athletics out front here, 17-14. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they inch closer. It's 17-15.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings. You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. So far, 7 of their hits have come when they've been ahead in the count, so that tells you a lot about where their approach is right now.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the DH, Jahmai Jones.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Out towards right center field. Bolte should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Romy Gonzalez.
Gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Puts a bunt down. Fires over to first. And the inning is over. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The A's lead it 17-16. Bottom of the 7th. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Swings through that one for strike one. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Bunts it in the air. Fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the fifth.
Felt definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Bunts it in the air. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Here's the third baseman, Tommy White. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Like evil genius, jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on guns.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Athletics on top here, 17-16. And we're back. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him. Right through there for a strike.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Called out on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now, Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
There's the strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Ripped to short, and that's the 3rd out. And this clutch home run gets us even again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Colby Thomas.
Right fielder, Colby Thomas.
And that skips into dirt. Fastball for a strike. Top of the zone for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
And the 1-0.
That's down. That's a ball.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses. 3-1. Alika Williams next to bat for the A's. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Pitch. Bunted back towards the mound. Throws to first. Got the out.
Up next for the A's, second baseman, Alika
Williams. The next to hit.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two down, nobody on.
No, that missed.
Good hitters count the 2-0. To the right side. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And the A's are gone in order. And this is a tie ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Carlos Narvaez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Right down to shoot. That's strike one. And that's too high. Jahmai Jones on deck for Boston. And that's in for a strike. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones.
That's low. That's a ball. That's a ball.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Jose Suarez done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Jeffrey
the A's,
Springs
number
takes over on the mound.
59.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
This one popped up. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Digging in, Brian Serven. Ball one there. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle for the A's. And a payoff pitch. Sets him down looking.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Center field, that's well struck. Carrying well. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back, nice win for the team.
Tons of offense in this hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yo sé que no te gustó